adventurers, it's 4th of July weekend and I am in Los Angeles. My friend's wedding is this weekend. I'm really excited for him and I can't wait to celebrate that with him. In the meantime, I've got Friday, Saturday, and most of Sunday to play around and have some fun in Los Angeles. I actually really love Los Angeles. I know it's one of those places that a majority of people that visit here just cannot stand it. Having lived here for about 4 years of my life, I can understand why Los Angeles is also a very beloved place. For me, there's a lot of nostalgia and I get a lot of excitement when I come to visit here. So if you're traveling here, I guess one of the first travel tips is, and this is a hard one, this is really hard for people, especially your first time in Los Angeles. If you really want to try and enjoy Los Angeles as a visitor, I recommend getting a rental car. And I know that seems counterintuitive to what everybody says about Los Angeles because of the traffic, but realistically, Los Angeles is huge, and to enjoy Los Angeles in the full, you really need to have a car to be able to get around. Public transportation is not great here, and honestly, it is such a huge, sprawling area that a car is required. Now, as far as why I love Los Angeles, the sky's the limit, honestly. Everything is here. You can find history, you can find nature spots, you can find nightlife, everything you could possibly want is here in Los Angeles. You just have to drive to it because it's not all right next to each other. If you're sticking to one part of Los Angeles based on your inability to get around, you will be disappointed because you're not going to get the full feel of Los Angeles. The food here is so amazing because, for one, there's a huge variety, but there's also many different ethnic foods that are incredible. If you're here, you should definitely try Mexican food. I've had some great Japanese, some great Iranian food. There's a lot of different options, and for the most part, they're all really good. So get out and eat. Try the different foods, and of course, there's always going to be fun little kitschy stuff that's new and interesting. When I was thinking to myself, like, well, what do I feel like doing while I'm here? What kind of theme do I want to go for this video? The difficulty in doing that is that Los Angeles, like I said, is huge. And so I kind of felt like, well, I'm doing a solo trip. This is just me this trip. What do I feel like doing? Well, I just feel like doing whatever the heck I feel like doing, and so that's pretty much what's going to happen in the next couple days. One website I really like and I really enjoy is called Atlas Obscura, and they tend to have a lot of really weird, fun, quirky stuff that you can find to do, and I'm going to probably do quite a few things from that. However, I'm not really holding myself to a specific schedule here, so hopefully I do a lot of fun stuff and you come with me and enjoy it. Another travel tip for Los Angeles: try and find a local. Los Angeles is so big, there's a good chance you actually know somebody here, but if you don't, try and meet up with somebody that maybe you know somebody else that knows somebody in Los Angeles. The best thing to do in Los Angeles is to know a local. There are so many fun, wonderful, interesting, cool little spots all over Los Angeles, and it's really important to have someone show you where to go, what to do. You know, if you're spending the majority of your vacation trying to figure things out, you're not going to have a good time. My brother recently moved down here to be in the film industry, and so tomorrow we're going to be spending some time together, so you'll get the benefit of meeting my little brother. Isn't that fun? Like I said, absolutely no agenda, so this should be interesting. Hopefully you have a good time joining me on my holiday, and I'll get this day started. Here with my brother.
Hi.
This is AJ. So we are eating at Patty's, which is here in Toluca Lake in the valley.
Oh yeah.
And I've got huevos rancheros, and AJ's got, what do you got?
I got breakfast.
You got breakfast. What kind of breakfast?
Pancakes with California omelet and some potatoes.
I like it. Okay, we're gonna eat and we're gonna have some fun around Los Angeles today. Doing who knows what the hell. All right, so I am here in San Fernando Valley with my little brother who I just picked up. Say hello, little brother.
What's up?
This is AJ, and isn't he the most handsome little guy you've ever met? Oh yeah, most handsome little girl you ever met. So we just ate breakfast at Patty's, which was fun. We're in Toluca Lake right now, and there's a lot of cool, fun places to eat here in the San Fernando Valley. And I'll tell you what, we didn't see any today, but if you really want to do celebrity sightings, the San Fernando Valley is the place to go, just in general.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of good food places here, and this is where all the cool people hang out.
Yeah, there's directors and actors and directors. There's a lot of people. Yeah.
And actors, and maybe some directors.
Maybe.
So we don't really have any crazy agenda for today, but I kind of wanted to find these things called the underground tunnels. I found it on Atlas Obscura website, and apparently these tunnels used to be like when they did prohibition and they were trying to get like alcohol from one bar to one speakeasy to the other. They used to use these tunnels, and they also use them for like politicians would go from one building to another. They would sometimes take criminals down through the tunnels, that transfer from one place to the other.
Man, we're gonna get mugged down there.
Maybe. They actually do tours on Saturdays of these tunnels. There's like an art company that does tours, and we're not gonna be able to do that tomorrow. So I figured let's see what it says. It's technically not open to public, but it's on the website, and they kind of give you directions on how to get there. So
just go and then say sorry later. Yeah.
We'll say, oh, we didn't know. It was an elevator that just took us. We were just curious.
Yeah.
I think we both are like sweet, wonderful little kids, so we'll definitely get away with it. All right, come with us. Let's see what we find next. The world's B.
Hello.
Is it considered the world's smallest train?
Huh?
We're gonna go over to the. You're not very good at this, are you?
This is big frustrating.
We're gonna go over to the what is considered one of the smallest or shortest train tracks. I think it is. It's really short.
Mm-hmm. It's called Angel Train something. I don't remember what it's called, but it was because it was shown in La La Land. They reopened it. Before that, it was just closed. So.
What's La La Land?
It's a movie.
Oh yeah, that movie.
Oh yeah.
No, I'm kidding. You can tell this whole show is probably gonna be a lot of nonsense because of this guy. I mean, I'm really cool.
We're related, so I mean, it's
what?
It's not too far from the train.
Oh, I like that one. It looks like almost like kind of Egyptian in the sense, doesn't it?
Passed by.
Or Grecian.
Hall of something?
Oh, it's the hall of something. There's a lot of halls of things here. All right, AJ, you're gonna go on that? Angel's Flight. Doesn't go very far. So apparently, this particular railroad is considered one of the shortest, but it's believed to have carried the most passengers per square mile, or what was it?
Yeah.
Which seems strange because you could just walk the stairs up there instead of waiting the line. $1 a ride though, so if you want to go up, it's $1, and I think if you want to come down, it's $1.
So you can chill, sit back, have a Bloody Mary.
On that short, what is it, 30-second ride?
Yeah.
So kind of neat, cute, adorable.
Safest way to travel.
Yes. I wish you could smell this place because the place smells amazing. We haven't figured out what it is yet. What is it, AJ?
It's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. But it smells good. There was an ice cream place that had like a line all the way around the ice cream stand. So apparently this is the place to be. There's tons of people here, even for a Friday.
That's where I'm going to be.
We're on the hunt for the Hall of Records.
Yeah.
Look how cool you are. Wait. Your famous stance.
Your
gosh. Look at that. My brother is just the coolest thing ever.
Right.
I wish he could be cool like you.
I probably look really tired and
You got a lot of hair.
I know, right? You want some?
No. I couldn't grow it that well. All right, so there's the Hall of Records. There's supposed to be an elevator here somewhere. We're gonna go, yeah, around there somewhere. We're gonna go find it, I think. This guy's gonna get me into trouble. So we're on an elevator in the creepy under the archives area. So we took an elevator, we ended up in a parking garage. We don't really have any idea how to get to this underground area, and neither of us are very adventurous. We're both very law-abiding, so I'm not sure we're gonna find this underground tunnels. Oh, AJ, if you're becoming less law-abiding, we're gonna bring you back to Northern California. Well, this place looks like it's an ugly underground place, even if it's not.
It's like a storage room, but then there's like water all over the floor.
Oh. So, this is gonna have to do for now, because we haven't found the right elevator. But hey, they have public bathrooms here at the Hall of Records on the the basement floor, so that's nice if you have to go pee. It's a good place to do it. We found something.
It's like The Walking Dead actually happened here.
Oh, most likely, yeah. And all the ghost, like, hunters videos too, yeah. It's kind of scary. Okay, so apparently if we had kept going down, there was like a long
We would have
hallway. We would have been murdered. But if we kept going, we probably could have found some of the other hallways, because apparently that area down there leads to other parts, is what we're gathering based on our little bit of research that we've done. However, we only can park in our spot for 2 hours, so we can't really get lost. I know, it's not a good excuse, but we found the entrance.
We found the entrance. We even like did more research to make sure like that's the actual place.
Yeah. And we wandered a little bit.
Yeah. We got a better idea of what to do next time.
Yeah. And it would be fun to come do the tour. I think they only do those on Saturday evenings though.
So tune in.
Stay tuned.
Until next time.
So now we're gonna go get something to eat, and then my cool hip brother has a party he's gotta go to. Jeez. Kids these days.
You're coming too.
Oh. I guess I gotta be a kid these days. So we're gonna head on to the next spot. Find some new parking, because I don't want my car to get towed, and find something to eat, because we're both kind of really hungry.
That'd be one adventure.
Yes.
Getting a car towed.
That is not a good adventure. That's an expensive adventure.
Yeah.
So we are at the smokehouse, which apparently is owned by George Clooney.
George Clooney.
Yeah, and so this is AJ's first time eating here, because he only went to the bar before, and my first time actually ever being in here.
Hello.
Tell us about the smokehouse.
So Smokehouse is a house with smoke. Alright, let's cut. So Smokehouse is a pretty dope place. They like a restaurant. George Clooney used to come all the time to just go to the bar here.
Did he own it?
Well, he used to go here. He used to come here all the time with his friends, and then initially he just he bought it. So he owns it now, and that's why his production company is called Smokehouse Productions.
Oh, cool.
And yeah, they even shot La La Land here, the part when like they meet for the first time, and Ryan Gosling is playing the piano. And this is the actual
Super
place
hot.
where they shot. Yeah, the movie is pretty hot. Yeah.
No, I meant Ryan Gosling.
Oh, yeah, he's pretty hot.
I'm gonna look around and see if he's here playing a piano somewhere. It's award-winning clam chowder. So because I did the clam chowder crawl, I feel like I have to try clam chowder everywhere I go to see if it really is the best clam chowder and worth the award. So let's check
Worth
it.
$6. Yeah.
I'm gonna get one for AJ. Tell us how it is. What are you doing to it?
I love it with the crackers. Yeah, no, I eat it with crackers.
So the clam chowder is like really, it's almost like cheesy. It's really thick. Nathaniel would love this one because it's super thick and cheesy. And
it's thick and cheesy.
Yeah, thick and cheesy.
God.
Yeah, so good. I still don't believe they actually put cheese in clam chowder, so...
And it's thick.
Cheesy. But it's really good, and it's very, everything tastes delicious. And nice and cheesy and thick.
Thick.
We're not gonna make it through this meal. Okay, so I'm not sure what the sherry wine actually does, but it made it like really good.
Thick.
So, no, it's not as thick now. It's been a little watered down. They're doing something right there because holy cow, that's amazing. I like it. Okay, so I got the the chicken piccata because I love chicken piccatas and I'm always like trying them at different places to see if they're any better or worse. AJ practically copied me. He got the chicken Buena Vista.
It's a Buena Vista.
Oh, that's so
different.
different.
It's better. Oh, yeah.
Oh, right. So, yeah. I think mine looks better. Just saying. That's all.
Oh, man.
How is it?
Hot.
Don't burn your mouth. All right, so I think that was a successful meal. What do you think?
Pretty good.
Yeah, it was good. It was very traditional steakhouse. All the different entrees on the.
Very, very classy.
Yes, all the different entrees on the menu were like absolutely traditional steakhouse. That being said, it was very good. I really enjoyed it. George Clooney, you had something going on here, and so we had a good time.
Doing something right.
Must be doing something right. So now we're gonna head to a party. My brother's taking me to an LA party, which I'm so not very cool. So we'll see how this goes. AJ, I'm tired. I gotta go home. Okay, so second day hanging out with this little butthead. And we are going to get breakfast before we head out and do some hiking and some museuming. We are gonna get.
I like museuming.
Museuming. There's this place called Porto's. It's a bakery here in Burbank that's very, very popular. So popular that usually the line is all the way around the corner. And today we just lucked out because there's hardly a line at all.
Today is not that popular.
No, so it's popular for us because we're here. So we're gonna go wander over to Porto's, get some food because I'm hungry. So that's Porto's over there. Look at it. Oh, and usually the line goes.
Baby.
See where the people are. Usually the line is all the way around the.
People.
Yeah. Right. All the way around the corner. That's where the line usually is. I guess I can tell how you like that potato mustard. Okay. It's alright. It's alright. It's okay.
It's just really good.
Believe it or not, I would consider this pretty darn empty right now. This is not busy. Okay, I wanted to talk a little bit about earthquakes because last night my brother and I were at a house party and there was a pretty decent sized earthquake.
It's crazy.
It was a good sized earthquake, and you know, AJ and I, we're from California, so our reaction probably wasn't the normal. We kind of just were like, oh, let's ride this thing out.
No, I was just like riding outside in the patio. I'm like,
right.
This is long. Holy crap. Oh my God.
Yeah, it was a long one.
Wow.
It was a very long one. A lot of people I've talked to that are not from this area and come to visit here have a big fear of earthquakes. And I just want to say that your chance of actually experiencing an earthquake while you're here in Los Angeles or in California in general is very slim.
Oh no, the last time I really felt one, I think it was like 2014 or something like that.
Yeah.
It's been a long time, and that was a 4.8.
Yeah.
That was really close to the epicenter, so it was like you can actually feel it.
But they're typically pretty small, you know, if you do feel earthquakes.
Nothing big at all.
Right. The last really large earthquake here in Los Angeles was 1994, and then the last really large earthquake that was in San Francisco was in '89. So realistically, you will not get the opportunity to feel an earthquake while you're on vacation here in California. So that being said, we talked to somebody last night who was not from the area, and she was freaking out because she had no idea what you're supposed to do during an earthquake. So let me give you a couple little tips. One, stay away from anything that's glass or anything that could fall and hit you on the head, smush you or something like that. So get away from anything that looks large and heavy and high up.
Smooshed.
Yeah, don't get smooshed. So your best bet is to either get underneath a table and duck and cover, which duck and cover means cover your head, a table or something heavy like a desk, or get to a door frame if you can't get to a table. So stay away from glass, get to a door frame, or duck and cover underneath a heavy desk or table.
Or go outside.
Yeah, and if you can go outside and stay away from power lines, like go into a field or something. Don't be afraid of earthquakes. Don't count off California because you're afraid of earthquakes, because honestly, you're not going to get that lucky. So, you know, the only reason I wanted to bring it up was because we actually had one last night, which was fun. You know, it was.
It's like, wow.
Yeah.
It's been a long time since
Yeah, and I felt like it was welcoming me back home to the bosom of California.
real.
Come home. Here's earthquake.
Let me feel that bosom.
So, we had a good time at Porto's. Now we're gonna go and try and see if we can hike to the Hollywood sign. Let's see if we can do it. I don't know. Well, it's getting kind of warm.
I know.
So let's see if we don't die. we carbed up though. We carb loaded for this. Prepared? Do you feel strong?
I feel lazy.
Oh, no, we gotta get him walking.
Let's do it.
Okay, so we didn't exactly make it to the Hollywood sign. It was just crazy crowded.
Kind of did. You just couldn't park.
Yeah, the parking was the crap. But we got to get some good views, and honestly, driving around up there is pretty fun. I would suggest going on the weekday, because during Saturdays and Sundays and the holidays, you have to have a local parking permit in order to park over there. So go during the weekdays. And so we decided we're just going to come to the Getty and spend a lot of time here instead.
Getty.
The Getty. So what's the Getty?
It's a museum. I know. That's all I know.
You said some dude.
You've been here before.
Once. It's an art museum. It's a beautiful art museum. It's kind of a weird overcast sort of day. Like, well, the sun's starting to come out. But we just have some fun.
Yeah.
With this booger. AJ's super cultured. That's his favorite art design.
This is my favorite one.
Look at that. Beautiful. We are here at the Getty. It's beautiful. In the evening, it's gorgeous because the sunset light on this all this white tile and stuff is just incredible.
It's so epic.
But today, I'm here with this dupa.
Dupa.
I got sunshine on a cloudy day, my girl. Woo. I like it.
No.
Oh, so pretty. This is a beautiful garden. I love these. Alright, AJ, now you gotta jump, run, and dive, and slide down that thing. What do you think?
I think,
Come on.
I can.
What?
Don't think I can.
Oh, AJ. That's like that's a quitter. That's a
Quitter's attitude.
quitter's attitude.
Alright, let's do this.
Cowabunga!
It's nice knowing you.
You're just gonna have a sore bum, that's all. Really sore bum. So I ended up having to drop my brother off in a hurry and get out of the Burbank area to get over to Hermosa Beach, which is quite a bit of a ways away, especially with traffic, because I am going to my friend's wedding. So I'm sorry you didn't get to say goodbye to my adorable brother, but we had a wonderful time, and it reminded me how much I love Los Angeles and how much fun I always have when I come. So I'll definitely be making some more trips down here. I can always sleep on my bro's couch or something. So you'll be seeing more of Los Angeles, and we'll have a little less of a whirlwind of a trip next time so that I can get around and enjoy some more things. This trip was an absolute blast, and I can't wait to come back. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, click that like button and subscribe so you can see all of my different videos, meet all of my different friends and families, and come on more adventures with us. Also, click the notification bell so that you'll know the next time a video comes on. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for joining me in Los Angeles. It was so much fun. Have a good week, and see you again.